Hello my friends and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. In our last video, tragedy struck again and the constable, the nice one or the sane one of the three who hired us, was found murdered. And her robot deputy didn't even notice or care because he's a robot. But anyway, we are still on this island here, the Pariah's Spaceport Island, and it's filled with all sorts of slug employees. And the goal today is to finish exploring it and leave and go elsewhere. That's my only goal. That's it. Very, very small goal. But there's no doubt going to be tons of people to talk to, so it may not be a realistic goal. So we left off with Joseph in the last video. We didn't talk to him at all, but he has this masked marketeer mask behind him. So I wonder, because, oh yeah, someone tried to murder us. They were hired to assassinate us and failed miserably, of course. But anyway, let's save after all that rambling and talk to Joseph.
Hello. Welcome to Eridanos Dry Goods and Sundry, the most standard and unremarkable general store this side of Halcyon. I'm Marketeer Joseph Dempsey, here to make your shopping experience as pleasant and normal as possible.
Really? You said your title was Marketeer, right? Ever refer to yourself as just Marketeer?
Oh, I see you've read some of my poems. Very clever, Inspector. Yes, my pen name is the Marketeer, though I also use it in certain business dealings.
Really?
Wait a moment. Why do you ask?
Well, show him the note. I just sent 4 assholes to the next world, and now I'll do the same to the one who hired them. Let's go. Let's be very intimidating.
Hey now, let's all be reasonable here. I'm just a middleman. None of this was my idea. Occasionally, jobs requiring discretion arrive here from the hotel. Always anonymous and always lucrative. For a sizable cut, I set these jobs up and ask no questions. Somebody sent me a note telling me they wanted you dead. I don't know who, and I don't know why. I swear.
And you just agreed? You were hired by an anonymous note to hire someone else by an anonymous note. All right, but don't mess with me again. If you don't want me telling someone about this, it's going to cost you. I don't believe you in an attack. Yeah, like, you could have just said no. I mean, that doesn't seem very likely in Halcyon.
Yeah, of course. It's called a paper trail. Give me a little credit. I'm a professional. I've got to have some standards.
You signed it with your own name, you moron. And like, this is ridiculous and I don't care anymore. Just don't do it again. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to pay me and then I'll walk away. You're either twisting my arm or you're an idiot. I don't know what to make of you. Yeah.
I understand your distrust, but look at me in my place of business. What would I stand to gain from destroying you versus how much I stand to lose if discovered? You're welcome to remain suspicious, but in the meantime, you're completely welcome to browse my wares at your leisure. No surcharge. Again, terribly sorry.
So do I get free stuff?
Welcome back. The Eridanos
Standard and unremarkable, you said. Maybe you should invest in advertising seminar?
Hey, folks take a lot of comfort in knowing their neighborhood general store is unchanging.
Fair enough.
Eternal. Like the land beneath their feet or the air in their lungs. Whoops. Forgot I ain't supposed to poeticize on work time. The drab nature of our store profits is what I meant. Now, can I sell you anything?
Yeah, let's see if you have any. What do I need? Green vodka. You don't have any green vodka. You don't have anything exciting at all. You're a horrible person, by the way. And I also forgot in the last video, I didn't... How do I look at the recording? Kitchen security footage. Security footage in the Grand Colonial's kitchen at the time of Halcyon's last meal prep by Chef Anwar shows the chef working on the dish, then Spencer Woolwork and bellhop Owens enter. Owens hands something to Spencer, then leaves. Spencer then appears to say thanks to the chef, who turns away and walks off screen. Spencer quickly empties something onto Helen's food and exits. Ooh, Spencer. Bad boy, Spencer. But then he also poisoned himself? Like, how is that, like, I mean, like, he's not the brightest bulb, is he? So this way, what is this way? The bar? It is the bar. Wow. Oh no, it's not the bar. It's kind of, it's like an outdoorsy bar.
Hey, I saw your ship. The Unreliable, right? It's a real beauty.
Thank you, sir.
Slug's got a cozy operation here. but I like the Groundbreaker. Smells like home, you know?
I mean, it's also less likely to probably get you murdered.
Sublight Underground takes care of its own.
You ever wonder what would happen if you walked off the edge of Eridanos?
You'd die, dummy. You would die. Well, hello there, Whitlock. You sound very piratey.
Hey there. Word around the spaceport is that you came in on the Unreliable. You a new crewmate?
Oh, I get the sneaking suspicion that he might actually know the original Hawthorne, or one of the original Hawthorns. A crewmate, actually the Unreliable is my ship. I'm Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable. I'm Heather. Sorry to tell you, but Hawthorne's dead. The ship was left to me. Now, let's just go with the first one.
Cut the shit. I know Hawthorne's captain of that ship, and I know you ain't him. You want to try again?
I don't have an idea who you are, and I don't owe you anything. Get off my ass. Not particularly, no. Well, he caught me, so maybe let's be honest and see what happens.
I see. Well, this would have been easier with Hawthorne, but I hope that if you're flying his ship, it means you're a freelancer too. Wonder if you can help me.
Maybe. I'm a very helpful person when there's money involved, so I'm listening.
I run an outfit for the moving of less than legal goods. There's a particular piece of cargo needs delivering to a particular individual in the spaceport. Thing is, I don't know where the cargo is right now. The crewmate who handles that is in the clink for getting a little too disorderly in town. We've already attracted too much attention. Too risky to visit her myself. That's where you come in. You help us out, I'll give you an equal cut of our pay.
I was at the constabulary and I didn't see anybody in the clink, but entirely possible I missed a room again. So I'm in. What do you need me to do?
Great to hear. First, you need to go meet the crewmate who got herself jailed. Cassidy Mills is the name.
Oh.
She'll know where the cargo is.
Sounds good. I'll get going. How will she know I'm working with you? Couldn't you have avoided this if both of you knew where the cargo was? I mean, yeah, let's state the obvious.
Could, but there'd go our plausible deniability. Technically, I don't know about any smuggled cargo, and Cassidy hasn't moved anything herself. If the constable asks, I can't find any contraband cargo, and Cassidy doesn't know how it got here or what's in it.
That sounds so overly complicated, but how will she know I'm working with you?
Oh, yeah, right. We have a secret phrase. I like boneless spratwurst. Say that and she'll know you're a friend.
But I don't like boneless bratwurst. Interesting passphrase. Who came up with it?
Well, I did, of course. I'm something of a savant when it comes to secret codes, if I do say so myself.
Okay.
Be seeing ya. Remember, Cassidy's at the constabulary. She might be a little wary, so be careful.
I really did not remember seeing her at all. So let's see. At the end of the spectrum, no. The two rogues. A spacer by the name of Whitlock has asked for your help retrieving a smuggled package of contraband. His crewmate knows more about it, but is currently in jail. The bulk of the legwork will have to be done by you. So Dash's crewmate Cassidy Mills knows where the cargo was taken. However, she was recently arrested. Yes, I remember reading about that on the terminal.
You seen those workers by the orchards? Those smiles are gonna haunt my nightmares.
Right? They're so creepy.
Slug's got a cozy operation here, but I like the Groundbreaker. Smells like home, you know?
Yeah. Ernest Padilla.
Haven't seen you around before, but that ain't no problem. All are welcome at the Copper Bottom Cantina, so long as their bits are good, huh? Can I get you something?
Maybe. Let's see what you have on tab. How's a fellow like you end up bartending? Anything interesting happening around here?
Nah. No, but some folks have been saying there was some kind of fight between a mechanical and some spacers last night.
Really?
I didn't see it myself, and seems far-fetched. Deputy Wine Taster ain't exactly prone to wandering, nor are most other mechanicals that I'm aware of. There's a new void Dan burn on my nice clean floor, but I think it's the doing of one of my customers.
Yeah, how did you end up bartending?
Yeah, so you notice that I'm a little off kilter, huh? Damn if it ain't been a while. I'm too old to run around anymore, but in my heyday, I used to play for the Rangers.
Oh. I bet Felix would know exactly who you are. Ah, yes, the classic career path. Tossball player to bartender. What position did you play? Give me the short version of your story. No, I like the long version.
Position? I don't know. Got hit in the melon a lot, so I ain't the best in the memory department. Actually happened so often it became a specialty of mine.
Getting hit in the head with the ball was a specialty?
Yep. Ernest the Bean Padilla, they called me. At least I think that's what they called me. League leader in hit by serves 2 years in a row. Folks started competing to see how many times they could hit me in a match. Called it quits not long after that. Ain't safe to take that many blows to the head.
No, I see. So you moved to Eridanos after your playing days ended?
I came out to coach the Rangers during training camp, but after a while I had trouble remembering which player was which. Slug lets me bartend instead of recommending me for early retirement, for which I'm most grateful. I'd hate lying around like a deadbeat.
You'd just be dead, not a deadbeat. Sounds like you enjoyed your careers. Don't see a lot of that Halcyon. How's bartending compared to tossball? My, what an enthralling tale. At no point did I feel my life force begin to leave my body.
Lot less being thrown at my head. Still some, but a lot less. I miss getting to stretch my legs, but that's old age for you. Anyhow, I think I've talked plenty now. Is there something I can get you?
Let's see what you have. Not orange. I need green vodka. And Spectrum green vodka. Yes. I have all of them. Nyoka, would you like an alcoholic gun? I feel like she's so drunk right now.
Huh?
Ground Wooly the Forever Beef. Huh. Oh, no, the upstairs is where I came from. Okay, and now I'm completely turned around. Local, here we go. So I have to go back to the constable. Let's do that. And then I'll continue exploring around. Oh, the lockup was next door. I see. Was there a door right here? No. Oh, yes, there was. There was a door right there that I totally walked right past. There's no one in there. Who are you, sir?
If I made a bet with you at the Copper Bottom last night, let's call it off now. I can't stand the taste of life sprats.
Ugh.
Excuse me, can you walk a little quieter? Feels like my brain is trying to escape through my eye sockets. I think I may have hit the bottle a little too hard last night. Now it's hitting me back. If I made a bet with you at the Copper Bottom last night, let's call it off now. I can't stand the taste of life sprats.
No one in there. Okay. Cassidy Mills.
Don't think I know you. What do you want?
I'm here for the job. I like boneless spratwurst.
Yep, that sure is the passphrase, even if it is dumb as hell. What's Dash's plan?
You are extremely blurry, and I have no idea why. I'm your mark for item retrieval. Tell me what you know and where I'm going. Hey, hang on. How do I know you're the real Cassidy Mills and not a mole?
Because I'm gonna tell you where our package is, hullhead. If I were part of an ambush, you'd have already been arrested. We're in the constabulary, for law's sake. You're looking for cargo from our ship, the Rat King. Small package, wrapped in brown paper. It got moved to the shipping yard, but I'm not completely sure where.
You guys are so useless. If you're not sure where it is, how am I supposed to find it?
I'm sure some sluggite knows how to find it, or has it listed in a terminal. All else fails, you could just case the joint. Might end up with some extra loot for your troubles.
You guys are so... Just go find a brown package. Cassidy told you the smuggled cargo was moved to the shipping yard in the spaceport. You'll have to find more specific details on your own. Cassidy suggested looking for an employee or an inventory record to help locate the smuggled cargo. I mean, it is here. Okay, it is here on this island. I wanted to go talk to the new constable because of that shootout that they were talking about last night.
Welcome back, please.
I'd like to report a crime. No. We're a criminal. We're okay with doing crimes. Sort of. Okay, so we did all of that. And then... No. There was something else over here to look at. The Harbor Master's office. What's over here, though? Oh. Discovered Harbor Master's office. Okay.
Why, it's the inspector. Good on you, making a proper entrance.
Oh, hi. Didn't actually mean to, like... I thought that there would be nobody up there. I don't need to steal Purple Berry Punch. Okay, let's go through the front door and not miss anything there, in theory. We'll not miss anything going that way, in theory. Sedrick Kincannon, he's the one who's in charge of the slug operations here. But he's not the one that I was reporting to when I was getting updates on all of Helen's stuff. That was the other guy whose name I've completely forgotten. Quentin, maybe? Aileene Roan. Hello, Aileene.
Don't keep Mr. Kincannon waiting.
I don't much care if you work for the adjutant. You want my respect? You show respect to Mr. Kincannon.
Okay, how about I save and then I unlock this door right here?
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing. I'll pay you nothing at all.
Consider this your warning.
But they're okay if I go inside. Anything? Got some lemon slap. And a bathroom. Really? That's it? There is not. That was it? I'm so disappointed. I'm tempted to reload, but like, I really don't care about the reputation at this point. That's a lot of guns there, sir. Like, that's a lot of guns.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, really?
A cursory fingerprint analysis shows this display case was recently opened or closed.
That gun at the bottom looks special. Has it been customized?
Confirmed. The grip has been modified for a specific wielder, most likely the rifle's owner. Additionally, the plasma rifle sights appear to have been realigned to better accommodate a shooter with slight myopia in one eye.
Huh. Analyze the fingerprints further.
The fingerprints belong to Sedrick Kincannon.
Oh, right. Obviously. Just making sure. Conclude. He should probably clean this display case more often, you muse. Conclude examination.
Oh, admiring my rifle. Had it custom fitted by a woman on Monarch.
Do you know Nyoka? Like... Huh. Ooh, the Dissident Queen, Chapter 3. Halcyon Helen commits regicide? Some hours had passed since Helen's entry into the Dissident hideout. She had fought no small number of slugmen, destroying the abominations in singular fashion, and had met several employees from many corporations, each forcibly taken by the Dissidents for use as test subjects. One such freed captive, who had called himself Hephaestus Harry, had accompanied her as she descended into the lair of the Dissident Queen. So, from like several videos ago, I think we went into like one of her stand's room and found all of the employee IDs and for her co-stars who are all robots. So that means Hephaestus Harry is probably a robot as well, right? So why was he kidnapped for experimentation? You know what? I shouldn't think too hard about this. Helen had exchanged only a few words with him and now would be able to exchange no others, as the man now lay in a bloody heap at the foot of the dissident queen, who Helen now saw was not a person but a tremendous mutant slug. The dissidents who had apparently been guarding her were themselves quite dead and lay in various stages of mastication throughout the room. The queen feasted on Harry's remains, but as Helen stepped forward, the monster wiggled around to face her. A true queen for a gang of parasites, Helen shouted. The dissident queen reared back, opening its mandibles wide, and gave an inhuman shriek that shook the very foundations of the base. Well, that was horrible. I feel like this is just one of those, I want your hand cannon. Can I have that? Oh, and your nice little trophy. We're gonna save and permanently borrow his hand cannon.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing at all.
Don't let it happen again.
Hand cannon. Oh, it is a gun. That's special. Fires explosive packed slugs that burst in a wide area on impact, guaranteeing that your coworkers will think twice before scheduling meetings without you. Let's see. Oh, her prototype. Let's give it to her anyway. See how it... Hang on. It looks cool. Yeah, let's give it to her and see how it goes. All right.
You would not believe how many times that ladder's come in handy. Why ladders do not come standard in all offices is completely nonsensical.
Wait.
Now then, here for my alibi, I assume?
Probably. Later, first, I want an explanation for that nonsense outside. What nonsense outside? Is he the one who hired the guy to hire the guys to kill me? Did I miss that somewhere?
Another murder? Drunk Raptidons? Black Hole Birdie practicing his hacking in the middle of the street? Stop me if it's one of those, or I'll just keep guessing.
I had a run-in with some slug agents. What was that about drunk Raptidons? No, let's go with the second one. Quote, slug agents.
Sounds as though you've already sorted it out yourself.
How did thugs get their hands on slug gear? They're dead, if that's what you mean. Why don't you humor me and explain it? Yeah.
In short, Slug has not sent anyone to rough you up, Inspector. That would be acting against our own self-interest. Now ask yourself this. Why would anyone give thugs slug gear and send them after you?
Clearly, whoever's behind this wants to pit me against Slug. Somebody out there is trying to smear your good name. No, let's go with the first one.
Right again, Inspector. But I can't fathom who would benefit from tarnishing my reputation like that. Can you?
Or you hired the guys to make me think that somebody else hired the guys to make you look bad, so that I would be suspicious of them and not suspicious of you. Presumably Ludovico more than anyone given your work relationship. Gosh, could it possibly be the administrator? How dumb do you think I am? If you have a theory, just spit it out. I asked the questions here. No, I want to hear his theory.
Oh, that's good. That's very good, Inspector. I like this. Dominant. Aggressive. The woman in charge. I don't want to accuse anyone without hard evidence, though it may be worth noting Ludovico has motivation in spades. So, as you've deduced, I did not send anyone from Slug after you, nor is it likely they assigned themselves that task. Still, I am sorry for the trouble, Inspector. With that settled, I assume you'll want to know where I was the night of Helen's murder.
I feel like he's too dismissive and too casual about all of this, you know? I mean, it's Halcyon, so maybe it's just Halcyon, but I don't trust this guy. Let's hear it, damn right I do. Actually, I'll come back and get it later. No, let's hear it.
Let's see. That night, I was... torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one. Didn't break until nearly noon the next day. Can you imagine?
Your alibi is that you were too busy torturing somebody to be busy murdering somebody? And where would I find Elliot Nassar to verify that when you say break? That's your alibi? Seriously?
I could invent a better alibi than tortured a man to death if you'd like. Perhaps something salacious, or one where I break contract bylaws. Lou would adore that. You'd be a fool to believe me, regardless of what I told you. People lie, and I am, incriminatingly, people.
Then how am I supposed to trust anything you say? So your alibi is that you were busy murdering someone else? Yeah, we're going with that one.
Which, as I said, you should not trust. If it helps, however, you might consider pursuing not my means, but my motive. Why in the name of the architect would I kill Halcyon Helen? She was making me a fortune.
So Helen's death is a net loss for Slug? I'm not sure yet, but if you have a motive, I'm going to uncover it. Bet you make a killing selling tickets to her funeral. He might, but... Is Helen's death a net loss for Slug?
I'm considering a line of commemorative merchandise.
Ew.
Still, that's nothing compared to what Helen would have made us in the long run. I'd offer to assist you in your work, but I have a mystery of my own to solve, I'm afraid.
What mystery? Anything I should look into? I take it the guy you tortured wasn't the source of your missing cargo then? We've all got problems. Yeah, let's go with the second one.
Oh, Elliot stole from me, all right. Alas, you're right in that his was a singular isolated incident, and as such, does not resolve a concerning broader trend. Items are disappearing from Slug's storage and processing warehouse. The thefts began a week before Helen's unfortunate death, and there have been more instances since. Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing. This is the latter.
What's the connection to Helen's murder? What's gone missing specifically? I'll take the case. This all seems out of the scope of Helen's death. Your inability to lock down your cargo was no concern of mine. Yet what has specifically gone missing?
Nothing unsavory, and nothing Ludovico shouldn't know about, if that's your concern. I'm quite serious when I say Slug is a legitimate business. As to the specifics, I'm not sure. The warehouse foreman should be able to tell you. Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going...
This is the latter. But what's the connection to Helen's murder?
I'm not sure. I'm only confident there is one. That the thefts began mere days before Helen's untimely demise is an extraordinary coincidence. I'm not a man who believes in happenstance, Inspector. I do not trust it.
I guess I can't guarantee the theft isn't related to the murder. Really, dumb luck's done a lot for me. I mean, it kind of has. I don't know what that means, but it's clearly a fool's errand to argue with you. I mean, it might be connected to Helen's murder. Like, it does seem like she was investigating something on her own, like trying to actually be Halcyon Helen, but let's see where that goes.
I certainly wouldn't take that bet. Regardless, this will be fun. You out in the field, chasing down leads, me scheming in my office, preparing to unspeakably mangle the perpetrator.
No, this doesn't make you sound guilty at all. I'll say this one, whoever's behind this is going to jail, not to you. I feel like I shouldn't say no to a violent crime lord. Yeah, he is kind of like a crime lord. It's, quote, it's totally legitimate, in quotes, legitimate. Just no unspeakable mangling in front of me, please. I like to commit my own horrific bodily harm, thanks. Let's go with the second one.
Really, Inspector, no need to flatter me. I assure you, you're already very much in my good graces. You'll want to speak with Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman. I've cleared her as a suspect myself, but should she refuse to cooperate, shoot her. No, I'm joking. If she won't cooperate, tell me and I will shoot her.
Oh my gosh!
And do feel free to search my office for clues while you're here. Don't hold back on my account.
Okay. I do, but before, completely off topic, and before we go any further, I like how the sublight salvage is on his, I don't know, his shoulder pads. Looks very, like, imprinted in, and I like the look of it. I still love the look of this game. But before I get started, ...
Was there something else you wanted to discuss?
Apparently. I have more questions about Helen. The constable is dead.
Constable Keene? Now that is a damn shame. Am I right to think this wasn't a workplace accident?
Probably not. It was murder. Sedrick, I have to ask. Were you involved in her death? Given she was the Spaceport's sole Rizzo's employee, you better hope not. Depends, did you accidentally kill her? Let's go with the third one.
We worked for different companies. That doesn't mean I wanted her dead. I played no role in the good constable's death.
Well, somebody did. Any idea who might have wanted her dead? Let's try that one.
None. I'm flummoxed. I'd nearly forgotten how that feels. It's quite unpleasant. Thank you for informing me of Constable Keen's passing. When you find her killer, please be certain to make them suffer.
So many people just dying around here. Do you know the constable well? Perception, you're actually upset about this.
We may have been on opposite sides of the law on occasion, but we were not enemies. Perhaps it will shock you to hear her loss saddens me. Maria was a decent soul, and law knows those are in short supply around here. A little square, perhaps, in her dedication to the rules, but good nonetheless. I'm also saddened to have lost an occasional drinking buddy. She was quite good at cards, you know.
Why do I get the feeling that he may have had a crush on Constable Keen, or they had something going? You were drinking buddies. I'd have loved to have seen that. I can't tell if you're bullshitting me or not. I'm sorry, Constable Keen. She didn't deserve this. You were drinking buddies? Let's go with that one.
She was fond of a 0G, though I cannot begin to imagine why. But let's discuss something else. Do you have other matters requiring my attention?
Probably. Why does Ludovico hate you so much anyway?
The original incident? Well, I made him an offer he should have refused.
And now he regrets doing business with you? That's assuming he could refuse it? Did you put a severed Raptidon in his bed? Oh, I get that reference. Godfather reference. So let's see. He regrets doing business with you now?
An excellent deduction, Inspector. Our combative relationship stems from paperwork, mundanely enough.
Really?
Rizzo's contracted Sublight to construct the Eridanos atmospheric complex. Had Lou wanted Rizzo's to retain full control of Eridanos, he shouldn't have skimmed the revised contract I sent him. Lou's an administrator, for law's sake. I thought he would adore all the fine print I added.
That can't be it, can it? So you tricked him? How fine of print are we talking?
Still technically visible to the human eye, but only just. You're quite good at this. It was all perfectly legal, too, which irked Lou to no end. My power grab, as Lou called it, planted the seed of hatred. And Lou, obsessed with what should have been, has made sure to water it daily with his bitterness and anger.
So a shady contract. That's kind of what's going on here. You included extremely fine print. So nurturing a grudge is an ugly thing. You should make peace with him. You did steal what was rightfully his. I'm sure all the sniping you do at each other helps. He's a fool for not wresting back control by now. No, yeah, all the sniping back and forth really doesn't help anything.
Oh, I'm not an innocent party here. Please don't think I'm claiming to be. Provoking Lou may be fun, but I do have my reasons. Slug's control of Eridanos is a crucial step in my long-term plans for Sublight. The board needs to see irrefutable proof we are a respectable, legitimate business.
But, you're not completely legitimate. Why do you care so much what the board thinks? Is this the part where you cackle and reveal your evil grand plan? That'd be kind of awesome, actually. Let's go with it.
Oh, that does sound fun, though. Is securing a board seat for Sublight evil enough?
Kind of.
Surely we can at least agree that it's grand. Meanwhile, our dear administrator is still laser-focused on old slights, which can be a nuisance. He's grown increasingly desperate to catch Slug with our hand in the proverbial cookie jar as of late, convinced we're involved in less than legal business opportunities.
Which of course you are. Murder had better not be one of those opportunities, but you admitted to me earlier that you tortured a man for information. You should watch what he gets himself into. Yeah, you are, in less than legal business opportunities. You are doing those things.
I wish I could wink, but it always looks like I have something caught in my eye. Very well.
Did you have many dealings with Helen?
A few. Helen was strangely curious about the private business operations around Eridanos. She said it was role research, but how much business know-how does one actor truly need for an action picture? I also arranged to have Helen supplied with mag picks, bypass shunts, and other hacking tools. She wanted to buy in bulk.
Why did you help her? That doesn't strike you as suspicious?
That she bought in bulk? Not particularly. It takes time to learn to use tools like that deftly. I wonder, did she run out of time in the end?
What? Run out of time for what? You know more than you're telling me? If you didn't kill her, any idea who would want her dead? Why was she doing all this? Hang on.
A few.
Why did you help her?
Because she paid me to. Inspector.
Obviously.
Besides,
Never mind.
Helen was enjoyable company. She was confident, resourceful, determined, not unlike you, now that I consider it.
Oh, yeah, and hopefully I don't end up dead like Helen. That would, well, the game would be over. But anyway, if you didn't kill her, any idea who'd want her dead?
That is the question, isn't it, Inspector? Yeah. Tell me, do you really believe Helen's death was a mere crime of passion? Or one of petty career jealousy?
I'm not willing to rule anything out just yet. Clearly you don't. I'm not here to play games. Yeah, you don't seem to think it is.
This murder is bigger than Miss Helen's personal life. Bigger than her latest moving picture.
You think she had a powerful enemy. You're saying there's something we're still missing. Now, I'm listening. Go on.
Her actions in the time leading up to her death do not align with those of an actor on Eridanos solely to promote Spectrum Brown.
Yeah.
Stay sharp, Inspector. Now is not the time to lose focus. Because whoever did kill Helen is not going to come forward so easily.
It's like he knows who did this, and he's trying to point me in the right direction and just watch it for his own amusement. I feel very played right now. Yeah, you do know more than you're telling me.
I might. I just might. Your point, Inspector?
You could just tell me. I've already made it, only that I'm on to you. It's not a good look for a murder suspect. You're getting away with less than you think. No, it's not a good look for you.
Am I an official suspect then? Intriguing. I'll look forward to how it all plays out. Be very careful, Inspector. I'd very much like to see you still around for the grand finale, whenever it comes, whatever shape it takes. One moment, if you please, Inspector. I've answered your questions. I believe it's my turn to ask you a question now.
Oh, no. What
or who made you decide to investigate me?
I can't tell you that. It was Administrator Ludovico. You're one of Eridanos' major players. It only makes sense. Just a hunch. Now let's go with the third one.
Understandable. A man of my standing would naturally be tied up in all this, whether he wishes to be or not. Now then, did you need anything else?
I don't think so. Because you're not going to tell me anything else. Steel Perfecto. All right, I examined everything here. Ugh, And I got a new quest. What's this over here? Bits. What is that noise? Huh, okay, got a new quest. It is Lord of Blight. Sedrick Kincannon heard head of Slug gave you his alibi. He says he has no reason to kill Halcyon Helen. It turns out Sedrick has problems of his own. Someone is skimming from his warehouse. So I feel like I came over here without this quest, and apparently somebody would have given it to me. Slug is headquartered on Parea Spaceport. That's where you'll find Sedrick's office. So Sedrick tasked you with investigating Slug's cargo skimming problem, which he believes is somehow linked to Helen's death. Might as well start in his office. The gun display in Sedrick's office containing several plasma weapons was recently accessed. It's not concrete evidence, but there's a possibility that one of the weapons was used in Helen's murder. We also need to question Ella Tinsley. Apparently I can shoot her, or I can tell him, and he'll shoot her for me. But let's reflag the two rogues. Is there anything else in his office that I need to kind of look around? Violet, I already have that. Will she talk to me now?
Make an appointment early next time.
Everyone's so grumpy. Bunch of criminals. He's totally like a Godfather type. What is that noise? I feel like it's got to be this mechanical that's down here.
That's a lot of containers. Is this just a distribution center, or you think they're planning something?
I think that they are probably just storing... Oh my gosh, that is a lot of containers. Holy crap, that's a lot of containers. I think they're probably planning something. Oh, here's the mechanical I'm hearing. Sublight freight storage and processing. Workbench. Okay, let's not go there just yet. I need to head over there to find the missing, I don't know, package that they don't, it's in a brown package and they don't know what it looks like or what's inside or where it's at. Well, they know what it looks like. They just don't know where it's at. But it's a brown wrapped package. What is this here? Huh. That guy, though, he is so... I feel like he knows what's going on. And he's just sitting back and watching and cackling away. Atomic welder.
Sublight Underground takes care of its own.
Why is this blocked off? Like, what's back there? You guys just have mag picks just all over the place.
Somehow, I don't think the freelancers and Sublight agents are staying at the Grand Colonial.
Whatever gave you that idea, Ellie? Copper Bottom Cantina. Buy a bunk. Okay. Huh. There's so many rooms to go in. I'm a little overwhelmed. Oh. You know what? At least the bathroom here has some privacy. There's no shower, though. Although they're public bathrooms, so they're going to be really gross as I steal from it. Yuck. Hello, Spacer.
Slug's got a cozy operation here, but I like the Groundbreaker. Smells like home, you know?
Yeah, that's what everyone keeps telling me. So, shipping yards. Who am I looking for again? Cassidy told you the smuggled cargo was moved to the shipping yard in the spaceport. I had to find more details on my own. Suggested looking for an employee or an inventory record. High security. I feel like this is just all going to end poorly. And I do kind of wonder, are you stealing from Ludovico? Because I don't feel like that's the brightest of things to do. Security. Okay. I know, I'm skipping so much stuff. Benton Chan.
You one of the new workers? A lost tourist? Wait, I don't care. Just don't knock anything over.
There's a package I'm looking for, came from the Rat King. Do you know where it is? I've got a couple questions for you.
Hey, if it meant I could ignore my work, I'd let you talk to me about sprat reproductive practices. Ask away.
How do you manage the shipping yard?
This terminal makes it pretty easy to match a ship's cargo to its manifest. If it ain't on the terminal, then it's someone else's problem.
What's so bad about managing a bunch of cargo?
Nothing. I just hate working.
Fair enough.
Figured it wouldn't last. Anything else?
Yeah, there's a package I'm looking for. Came from the Rat King. Do you know where it is?
Sure do. Why are you interested in it? You authorized? Not that I care, but something untoward happens, it'll be my ass on the line.
Sure, I'm authorized. Slug boss Bitcard sends his regards. It's evidence in Helen's murder investigation. I'm authorized by the admin. On second thought, no, let's lie.
You're that inspector?
Yep.
All right, here's the package. Anyone asks? Tell them I don't even work here. Simpler that way.
Okay, did I get the package right from him? Really? It was that easy? You found the smuggled cargo. Cassidy likely has more details on who it's supposed to go to. Restricted area requires ID sublight underground. But I want to be back here. Hang on. There was a security place over here. Can I get an ID from sublight somewhere else? Hacking is too low. Ugh, I need to go get the Vicar. Dang it. Vicar needs to be like a permanent fixture in my party, apparently. So security, yeah. Is there a way to get a sublight ID tag from these guys? Maybe? Spaceport security protocol checklist. Number 1, wait for docking procedures to finish, including ship captain wiring their docking fee. Number 2, greet the captain of the docked ship and request their docking fee. If repeat visitor charged double the docking fee, will not be contacted in advance. Number 3, retrieve cargo manifest. Charge a flat percentile-based tariff on each piece of cargo. Charge double if the captain was surly. Number 4, if captain complains for any reason, call slug fixers. Number 5, offer cargo insurance for a 5,000 bit fee. If captain declines, notify slug fixers to rearrange their cargo later. Number 6, retrieve loading mechanicals to move cargo to shipping yard. Number 7, open and inspect cargo. Anything not mentioned in cargo manifest, including stowaway vermin or additional cargo, imparts a 2,000 bit fine per pound of cargo per individual animal found. Number 8, if no additional unmentioned cargo is found, plant your own. Oh my gosh, these guys are like, they're criminals. I know, so shocking. I need a sublight tag or card or ID card. That's what I need. Maybe in the rooms. Okay, so we are having up to 1. There's 4, 5, 2. Okay, let's start at number 1 and make our way through. Buy a bunk terminal. Tired of sleeping on the ship? Is the Grand Colonial too grand for your bit cartridge? Enjoy moderate luxury. Buy a bunk. Waiver? Sublight salvage and shipping underground is not responsible for any damage incurred by you while you rent this unit. Slug does not guarantee the condition of this unit or any amenities therein. Slug does not guarantee that this unit is vermin-free. The corpses of any vermin killed by the user intentionally or otherwise are the property of Slug. Removal of said corpses will be met with a fine of no less than 1,000 bits. By agreeing to rent this unit, you waive any right to pursue Slug for damages. Rent unit. Current, it's, oh. Well, I'm gonna break in, obviously. This place is a dump. I mean, this is a total dump. I like the idea, but like, I feel like you're living in a cargo unit. And there's only 6 of them. So only 6 people get to sleep in privacy at a time. Where do you sleep otherwise? This unit is currently vacant. Rental cost 1,000 bits. Can I just... Oh no, I have to buy a bunk. Okay. We'll pay 1,000 bits. Bits deducted, dispensing key. Pick up slug worker identity cartridge. Yes, that will help me get in there then, right? Vodka orange. Perfect. But I already have it, so we're good. Well, since I've started, I may as well do all of them. Nothing new on the terminal. Let's save before each one, though, just in case somebody gets angry at me. This one's much cleaner. I mean, it's not horrible. But 1,000 bits, how long does that last for? Like half an hour or something like that, probably? Again, not too messy. I'm hoping for something exciting in at least one of these. All right. Oop.
Hey, pal. Over here.
Hi. Who are you?
Hey there. You looking to unwind, friend? Maybe you're on your way to the bar for a good time? Maybe you're interested in something a little better than beer or Adreno? Something with a little more kick?
Maybe I am?
Then maybe I'm your guy. The name's Orick. I deal in, shall we say, holistic pharmaceuticals, natural substances and the like. You know, alternative stuff. I know. Ooh, it came out of the ground. That's where worms live. I get it. I do. Why go for that homegrown shit when you could be pumping your body full of effort accelerators? Says it right on the Anti-Cleo's box. Better than nature, right? Well, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, pal. Those pharmaceuticals the corporations manufacture, not all of them are as good for you as the board wants you to believe.
Really? So shocking. Wow. Really? Yeah, I noticed as much. That sounds medically inaccurate. Yeah, I noticed.
Alternatives. That's the way to go, pal. Trust me. No matter what ails you, I got what you need.
What kind of alternatives do you sell?
What do I sell? I've got premium shit, my friend. Vitamins like you wouldn't believe. Calcium, vitamin D, reverse vitamin D.
Reverse
I got
vitamin
everything,
D?
my friend. You got stress problems? I got stress solutions. Aromatherapy eases the mind. Diluted mantisaur essence, best kept secret in the business.
It's probably just ground up fast ration pills. Or it's the real thing, which is an incredibly dangerous hallucinogen that tastes disgusting.
And if you're a real freak, techniques to calm yourself by fooling your own mind. If they can tame the rage of a certain well-known tossball star, they can help anybody.
Oh, really? It's all for now. What was the,
What can I do you for?
What, I wanted to, I find it funny that holistic, actual real food and vitamins is an underground, shady thing. But, I can't even buy it from him. Maybe I have to progress something else farther.
You seen those workers by the orchards? Those smiles are gonna haunt my nightmares.
You and me both, my friend.
You seen those workers by the orchards?
Yeah.
Those...
They're gonna haunt us all. All right, last room. Let's see what's going on in here. Anything of interest? No, their room is nice and tidy again, so... Okay. Well, I want to go get the Vicar because I want to open a terminal. So let's see. How quickly can I do that? I should be able to fast travel right to the penthouse. Okay, let me go grab the Vicar and I will be back momentarily.
I wonder if all these cargo containers are stored here for any legitimate reason. Or just to give Sublight more opportunities for larceny.
I mean, obviously the latter, Vicar. They're criminals. What did you expect? Okay, now I think the terminal was... over here, maybe? Maybe over here. Maybe? Yes, it was. Ooh, Benton Chan. Hi?
You one of the new workers?
No, I need to get in here. Are you gonna give me crap? Can you go away? Well, let's try it. So greetings, employee. Please be sure to report any unauthorized individuals, mechanicals, or spreads that may have wandered into the shipping yard. To view the shipping manifest, the Rat King. Oh, that's what it was talking about with the package that I needed to get for Cassidy and the other guy. So crew, Cassidy Mills - Whitlock. Cargo is 17 crates unmarked, 2 canisters of cacao milk, 1 package unmarked and wrapped in brown paper. All contents moved to shipping yard. Package was placed in container 2443 for safekeeping, not safekeeping. Manifest Nanner Spanker. 8 Rizzo's employees' names withheld. Cargo 14 crates of Rizzo's confectionaries and beverages, 3 sets of security armor, 20 stun batons used, moved to Slug warehouse. Note, crew was most likely lost and mistakenly landed in Slug territory. Should their captain return asking about their supplies, act as if you don't know what they're talking about. Manifest Sublighter. Crew Captain Leora McDervish, 2 shipping mechanicals, 6 crates of weapons, 2 crates of medicine. Sent her back with spectrum enough to drown most of Fallbrook. Payment was a little light. Talk to the boss about it. Okay, he didn't get pissed at me. Well, that's good. Well, I think this is actually where I'm going to end things for today. In Saturday's video, I would like to... Let me see. I would like to finish up this quest of 2 rogues, and then I would like to start working on the quest Lord of Blight. I also would like to try exploring into these restricted areas now that I have a cartridge to, like, be disguised as a slug employee, but I kind of want to wait and see where the quest takes me before I do all that and then sneak in there, and I think that sort of made sense. But there you go. There's my plans, and we'll go from there like always. Did not get to leave the island like I wanted today. You know, Ludovico chatted a whole bunch, and I got more quests, and I mean, I'm complaining, but I'm not really complaining, let's be honest. But anyway, as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again on Saturday with another new Outer Worlds video.